This is Marius Nordal again. This is the final scale of our pentatonic exercises. The last video we left off with F sharp minor. Let's just review that for a minute. And C sharp too, the two difficult ones. We start off in F sharp minor pentatonic with a tiny two-note group on F sharp. And then to a four-note group, to a three, to the small 2-1. So it's the fingering then would be 2-3, 1-2-3-4, 1-2-3, 1-2. The whole thing is this. You begin with 2, you end with 2. Okay, this is part 3 of a 3-part series, and all this was covered before. The next most difficult one is C sharp minor. This is very strange. Now we're getting down to the really weird stuff. It begins with a one-note group on C sharp, the third finger, and then you go back to a normal pattern of 3 and 4. So it's the bottom notes of the scale is third finger to 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, and then the last one is the oddball kind of fingering at the end there. The point is, if you do not feel comfortable starting with this unusual note, the home note with a one-finger pattern, just don't do it. Start making music on the third note of the scale, actually the second note, which would be a minor third up. Anyway, that you'll be making music maybe in some keys starting on the home note, like E flat minor. It's easy to do. Then C sharp minor, you may always want to start on where a thumb is, for instance. Never hit a thumb on a black note if you can avoid it. That's good. You avoid a homogeneous sound. Okay, finally, the scale we never covered at all, A flat minor, one of the hardest to follow because it's all black notes except for one white one. If they're all black, it's easy, but the white key throws a monkey wrench in the deal. So let's start off with that, and again, a one-note starting fingering group. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Not too hard. So third finger, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, when you practice these, I'll say it again, don't start on the first note, the first group. It would be absurd anyway. It only has one note in there. Start on the second. Then add, keep your hand there and just add this as an afterthought. Okay, once you've got the first full group of fingers, go to the next one. It's that thumb on a black note. Very difficult. Okay, if you're here and you don't practice this first, you practice the first group before the second, which makes sense, that's logical. When you're here, there's no way your thumb is going to travel from a white note B to the black note F sharp. You'll be twisting, physically impossible. So just jump. Practice the second group of this group first. Just start there and touch the wood. Okay, thumb parallel to the key, no Xing the note, no twisting, no nail on the knuckle. If you do the nail, you're in big trouble. It'll slip off. Okay, so practice that large group starting the black note. Remember, we are in A flat minor. When that thumb feels good, and you're touching the wood, kind of rhymes, a little rap poem. When the thumb feels good, as it should, touching the wood, go back to this white note group here, and you're going to be hitting here, hitting the wood. I just did it. If you don't do that, if you practice this first, you'll freeze, wonder how the heck will you get your thumb around, and your hand will twist, you'll be pointing over here somewhere. You got to be over here. Okay, same with the last group. We do the last final group. We are home. Practice that before even the 4-note group. Thumb on a black note. Okay, go right for the wood. Just make some scratch marks in that beautiful piano you're on. Okay, there you go. This will allow you to make lots of music with your thumb. Everyone wants to drag the thumb out. No one likes that. It feels much better to play this way, but you can't hit anything, and you're always diving in. The thumb is the midget, right? Okay, finally, if you practice these slowly, that's okay. Your neighbors will love you, because you notice if I play very slowly on this scale, and you have people hearing this, it still makes beautiful music. The pentatonic does. Next time we'll talk about the intervals involved in a scale. Going back to E flat minor just for a moment, a little preview. You take the E flat pentatonic. It's really a stack of fourths, starting with B flat. B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat. That's very kind of interesting stuff. Also, if you compress the scale, it's got lots of yummy seconds. You turn a second upside down, G flat, A flat, make a ninth. Lower the G flat or lower the A flat, you have a seventh. It's just 5 notes. You have all sorts of fifths. Fourths. We have seconds, and sevenths, and ninths. This is the magic scale, as I said in the first edition of these several videos that I'm presenting here. And I have no idea if you're playing rock, blues, jazz, islander music from the Caribbean somewhere, or gamelan music, or simulating wind sounds like the Impressionists. So I do not know who this video is being addressed to, but we'll talk about the intervallic stuff in here next time in making music, and maybe some jazz rhythms too. Okay, go and practice. You're probably going to have a sore thumb. Soak it in hot water if you have to.